I've been contacted recently by quite a lot of people who are getting puppies, who are putting their names down on waiting lists for puppies, who are about to pick up puppies. There's one guy who's picking up his puppy today, Steo. So I've said what I'll do is put a video together explaining what I would concentrate on in the first few weeks of owning the puppy, and what I would sort of advise against doing to help you have a puppy later, or a dog later down the line that's a pleasure to live with rather than as you're pulling your hair out. So what I'm going to do is talk about each thing now very briefly, and then I'll put a separate video in a playlist explaining each one probably in more depth. Otherwise this video will go on for hours and hours and hours, and I'll prove my missus right that I just waffle. So we'll talk about socialising a new puppy. We'll talk about getting a puppy to follow you and be obsessed with you. We'll talk about cage and toilet training the dog. We'll talk about toys and treats and chews and stuff like that. We'll talk about getting a puppy used to exposure in a vet and having his ears played with like this, and having his teeth played with. Good girl, good girl. We'll talk about exposures and exposure to different distractions, and are they a good thing or a bad thing, and how to go about them. We'll talk about, what else will we talk about? Talk about feeding and getting a dog used to being fed and have his food taken away from him and stuff like that. And what we want to do in these first few weeks of having a puppy is to start teaching the puppy straight away how to be a pleasure to live with and how to act in certain situations. A lot of people on day one of having a puppy will teach it paw, pass me paw, pull, pull, and then when you go and visit them they go, oh look at this trick, paw. But the dog's jumping all over you and climbing all over him and treating you like a piece of furniture. What I want to do is have my dogs a pleasure to live with and a pleasure to come and visit, and I don't really give a damn if they can pass me in paw because they're nice to live with. So what we want to be doing in these first few weeks is concentrating on the things which will help us to have a dog which is more pleasurable to live with, and we can do the stunts and the tricks, and we can balance pieces of food on his nose further down the line once he's a good dog to live with. So I'm going to film each video separately now so it's not too much waffling, and then I'll put them all in a playlist for you guys on YouTube. I hope they help. If you've got any other sort of topics which I don't address, then please feel free to leave a comment or send me a message, and then I'll try and film a video based around what your question or your problem is again. If you can give us a subscribe and a share, that would be really helpful. We're getting quite popular now, and the way we get more popular is by more shares, more likes and more subscriptions. So if you could do that and it's not too much either, that'd be fantastic. If not, then it's no problem. So I'll start filming some now. Thank you for watching me and Fern. Please give us a subscribe, a like, a share, and comment below with anything you've got for us.